Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back. Today I have for you guys one of my favorite types of videos, a haul video. I've been stocking up on some vintage inspired, vintage looking items, and some of them may actually be real vintage items from the thrift stores for the winter. And so I want to show you guys a little bit of what I got. The styles that I was shopping for were mostly 40s and 50s because that's mostly what I am dressing these days, although I am really also into 80s, 90s, so be on the lookout for that in the future video. I got these all at my two favorite thrift stores, Vincent de Paul in Lincoln Heights, California, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, American Way thrift store in Burbank. The first one is this dress, guys. Let me tell you a little bit something about this dress, guys. It and I were meant to be. When I first saw it, I was being a big old cheapskate and I left it there. But then I came back and like any romantic story, it was on sale. This little baby cost me $8. I got this one at American Way thrift store. It's a form-fitting 40s looking dress, although it isn't 40s or true vintage, I think. It may be like from the 80s. It's by a brand called Donna Buckman. It looks like something on the hanger that your grandma would wear, but let me tell you, when you put it on and you dress it right, you look like one hot grandma. I've just been wanting a dress like this for a really long time. The detail that it has in the front, the side, it's just so beautiful. It's a simple dress. I think it's really more for like maybe springtime because of the length and the color, although you can really dress it for any season. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Moving on to the next thing. The next dress that I have to show you guys also feels like a true treasure. I also got this one at American Way thrift store. And let me tell you, when I laid eyes on it, it was love at first sight. It's by a brand called Miss Ashley, California, which I looked up and they sell a couple of dresses on Etsy that they say they're vintage. It's very flowy. It has the ruffles at the top, a high neck, and then it's see-through. It just made me think of a nice traditional little black dress that you would wear to like a holiday party. And the best part of all of this is that this baby only cost me $5. Next item. Now we are moving on to the bottoms, starting off with the skirts. I've been really trying to build like some of my basic items, more basic looking skirts, neutral colors. And so the first one that I have to show you guys is this wool skirt. This little baby was on sale for $2.50. I mean, hello. I don't know who made it. All I know is that the tag for the material is in German and it's made out of wool. It does fit me a little big, but I mean for the price, you can't really beat it. I just have to grab it around the waist a little bit. My problem with bottoms is that because I am a little bit bigger in the booty, you know, my body goes like this. So when something fits me right in the butt, it doesn't fit me as well in the waist and vice versa. But I'm just gonna tailor this one a little bit. It is very thick in its material. It's a pretty heavy skirt. It feels like really good quality. And I think this one's just a really good everyday type of item to have. $2, guys. The next item that I have is also a skirt, but I couldn't pass it up because again, it was also at a really good price, also at American Way thrift store. I think this one was like around $3, but I had the opposite problem with this one. This one fit me perfect at the waist, but too big at the butt, and I had to end up tailoring it and probably did a really crappy job, but I mean, it works. I can still wear it and it wasn't that expensive. What made me really fall in love with it, aside from the price, is that it's really high-waisted, but also really long. It fits me like mid-shin, like, or lower mid-shin. Also a very good basic item, and I really like the neutral colors in the, well, I like neutral colors all around, but I feel like these are really perfect for winter as well. They're easy to dress with other brighter colors also when it's not winter and neutral season for me. So yeah, the next skirt item that I have to show you guys, I'm actually wearing. Woo! I had too much coffee today. Let me just take another sip though. So this one is just also kind of like a pencil skirt. Not really though. It's kind of tight, but a little bit flowy at the bottom. It's by a brand called Talbots. I got this one at St. Vincent de Paul's for $8. It actually was brand new, never worn before because it had the tag from the store on it. It actually retails for like at $80. So from $80 to $8, brand new, never worn before. I would say that's a pretty darn good deal. It's forest green, which is a beautiful, wonderful color to wear all year round really, but especially in the winter. Moving on to pants. It's always really scary for me to buy pants because I just don't know if they're gonna fit me right, and sometimes for the thrift stores that I go, it's a little bit hard to try things on because there's no fitting rooms. But I do my best to try them over the clothes that I have. And these pants were perfect. The first pair is this, from far away it kind of looks like tan color. Actually on camera it does look like tan color, but it has like those tiny little checkers, so it's like tan and black really. Very high-waisted. They actually remind me very much of 80s, which I like. I bought these mostly with like 40s styles in mind, but you can also easily repurpose these for like 80s styles. I wouldn't be surprised if they're from that era. They're by a company called Jones, New York. They're just comfy to wear. They have pockets, which is wonderful. Yeah. And then the next pair, it's kind of in similar in style. These will actually need some tailoring because the waist is a little bit big. These are darker in color. They're like a brownish gray, also with the checkers. These are more straight-legged and loose at the bottom. They're not as tapered as the other pair. They're just another nice basic pair of pants to have. They fit me like not as high as the other pair, but they're still pretty high-waisted, which I love. If there's one thing I hate about pants is them fitting like below the belly button or even lower, and then your muffin top just like spills out. And ugh. Moving on to the next stuff, we have tops, and these, I will tell you guys, they're pretty basic, but they're also really nice. And this one's actually a pretty dressy shirt. It's a 50s looking, I don't think it's from the 50s, but it definitely looks very 50s with the pointy collar and sleeves that it has. And not much to say other than I got this one for $2. Next, this one was quite the treat to find. This one was also $1.99. It is just gorgeous. It's just this gorgeous flowy top, short sleeved, which are open and kind of point out a little bit when you wear it. I want to think that this one is also maybe really vintage. It's by a brand called Martina, California. I've never seen it before. I looked it up. I like to research my stuff, as you can tell when I buy it, to see if it has any cool history. I couldn't find any on this one, so I want to think that maybe it's like a really old brand that is from like a few decades ago. The next item I am actually wearing, and it is this vest, which makes me feel like I belong in The Sound of Music. Also, I feel like it kind of makes me look like Santa's little helper when I'm wearing it, but I don't care because it's cute as heck. I got this one at American Way thrift store, and it was like about, I think this one was $3. A very nice basic item to have in your closet. It is brown, as you can see. Moving on to the last couple of things. These are more like accessories and whatnot. We have a hat, which I'm not gonna put on right now because I really don't wanna mess up my hair. It's a green, forest green type of hat that has a bunch of lint and dog hairs on it. I did not buy it this way, but when you come to my house, you will be covered in those things. If you're in the vintage community, you probably own one of these or you want to, and I didn't have one, so I got one. And I got it at St. Vincent de Paul's for like $1.20, so can't beat the price. It's cute as heck. Everybody has it. I wanted it. It's green, which is a Christmassy color. I thought it was perfect for winter. And yeah, for the very last item, let me tell you, if you are a vintage purist where you're like, it has to be vintage or look exactly like vintage, look away right now. I fell freaking in love with these. I found these at St. Vincent de Paul Society. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's not really probably something you would see someone in the 40s or 50s wear, but they're still very retro looking in my opinion. They reminded me of saddle shoes when I saw these because of the black and white. They were $8. I think with shoes, really, at least for me personally, I like to have fun with them. Even if I'm doing like 40s and 50s styles, I like to reach out a little and try like different things. The shoes don't always, for me, necessarily have to be true to vintage looking in order for it to complement a vintage outfit. These, you can probably wear them with like so many different outfits from like different eras. Like I can try to fit these into like maybe a 50s outfit, or maybe even like a 90s outfit, maybe a 70s outfit. Oh shoot, these are by Paula Abdul. I didn't even realize that. I love Paula Abdul. That is all that I have for today, guys. Like this video if you like this video, comment down below if you believe in Santa, subscribe if you believe in fairies, send cookies if you have any leftover ones. Sending you guys all a super duper big virtual hug as always. Love you very much, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye! Is that Santa or UPS man? Which is really the same thing.